Hi, folks. Thank you for joining me today on AI Health Insight. Um, Today is a little bit different than just direct nutrition, but is rationales for amino acids in a concept that I call, or I would have entitled, creating a new experience and weaving the fabric of existence. You could find the full article for download on the site, link in the bottom below. The full article is here with the entire document. What I'm trying to capture today is the whole concept of energy and physical bodies, and this is what I think is important for us, the IT persons, to get locked down in our mental faculties, as it is a critical part of keeping ourselves safe in this mental crazy world. Now, the concept here is, of course, based on energy is converted into matter and some constant. We could just say energy is converted into matter. The constant is constant. But what we are trying to figure out here is we are living in a world where we have to understand we have energy generation which is taking place on these parts of the body under the diaphragm. The generation of energy is taking place here, and a little bit of the storage is taking place at the lower parts. If you study things like deep breathing, they will tell you about the lower chakra, the root chakra. Those things stores the energy when it is created in the generation system. They create the energy generation system. So that's the generator, the digestive system, and all the organs involved in this here. Then we send energy up to the heart and to the lungs. We send it up to the heart and to the lungs. That's why deep breathing is critical. You take a time and you breathe up and you send the energy up to the two systems, the heart and the lungs. They charge the energy and they change it into electrical and magnetic energy for some reason. Don't ask me, I don't know. But the chemical energies that we have is stored, and that's from the digestive system. When we breathe up, whatever we breathe up seems to be a transformation of the energy from chemical stored energy into electrical energy. And these energies, this electrical and magnetic energy, is important for us to move to the transformational part of the pyramid. And I'm trying to tie this to the pyramid because a lot of us learn about pyramid and what it is used for and so forth and so on. But the three concepts for me is generation, distribution, and transformation. And of course that is transformation in the active sense of allowing you to take your energy and your nutrition and transform your life. That is what transformation is about, transforming your life. Now you would be able to go through this whole article here. It is tied to the idea of a sewing machine. For those who knows about sewing machine, thank you. Now, the sewing machine, as you know, is a process that is run by a designer. The designer is outside of the process. He had already drawn what he wants to achieve, and he goes to the sewing machine. And here he is spinning up a new piece of fabric. And to spin the piece of fabric, he needs to have spools of thread. And without the spools of thread, he could spin the machine as much as he wants. There is no output of a fabric. This is an analogy being used to show that without our right intake of amino acids, we could spin as much new genes through meditation or whatever other methods. We would never be able to spin out the fabrics of new experiences until we put the right amino acids in place, because the amino acids are the threads, the spools of threads of different sorts. That's why it is so important to understand the 8 or 9 amino acids, the 12 amino acids that are essential, so that we eat the right foods, we digest them properly, so that we could get those different pools of nutrition that comes together, because there is a process of genetic expression that is happening. Now, let me run through from a point of view of world of work. When you go to the world of work, or if you sit and you have your own intention, if you have your own intention, you basically keep that intention in your transformational path, which is up here. From the diagram, you would see that the transformation is up here. You keep on breathing, you go to work, and what is happening? You are subconsciously or unconsciously or unaware that the goals of the organization is your intention, because you have subscribed to them. So you have given away your entire awareness to say that the goals of the organization is my intention. Okay, willingly, I go there and I sit now and I'm working for them. Now, the goals of the organization comes and they tell you you have to achieve this, you have to work on this, and so forth. And you are there bellowing and walking behind it, not consciously realizing the goals of the organization never came to you and say, when you have to achieve this goal, you need to ensure that you have the right raw material. They will tell you you need to have the right tools and you need to follow this process in the external environment. But you as the physical human being has to transform yourself also because you are becoming part of that process. And so you have to know the right nutrition that supports your body. And of course, the right nutrition cannot be far and wide. It is, of course, the amino acids, critical, and the fatty acids. And so they don't supply you with fatty acids and amino acids, but of course, they supply you with snacks, which is a boatload of different story altogether. So it is critical for us to understand, just as how this sewing machine here needs different threads to make a beautiful type of cloth. So if you look at these cloths here, you cannot just pick up a yellow spool of thread and say I'm making any of these cloth. You need yellow, but you need some green, you need the amino acids of sorts to create that experience for you. And how it happens? Let's take a simple example. If you want to create something, you hold that intention, you get your right nutrition in, you make sure that you also breathe that intention over a period of time. You breathe by to charge the breath with the correct electrical and magnetic energy. That's the heart and the lungs. They charge. I don't know which one charges magnetic and which one charges electrical, or if it's both. They are charging that electric energy to go to the transformer, and the transformer now goes around and generates a certain amount of whatever to tell a gene, I need to start encoding this way. This guy wants to do this thing. He's doing that. He comes back tomorrow. So the transformer says he's coming back again. He wasn't joking. And so the genie is starting to wake up and say, okay, I need to turn on, I need to express. The guy came back the third day and he's holding his intention in some kind of meditation or some kind of just sitting on his desk. As you know, in Japan, in Korea, those Eastern countries, they have people just seems like if they're not doing anything, but they are actually meditating. They have been thinking about, which means they have been telling the transformer to inform the gene that they need to create a new experience. And so they are holding that experience in their mind. They are charging the heart and they are charging the lungs and sending that up to the transformer, and the transformer is turning on new genes. The day a new gene starts turning on, or the day the gene is turning on, or the day the gene turned on. If the gene is as this machine here, the gene is the processor, the sewing machine, the gene goes and it says, I need to start at least start weaving piece of fabric to see if we are on the right track. The gene is saying, where is my amino acids, which is the spools of thread? Where is the amino acid that I could use as the input to transform or pass through the process and see if I'm putting out the right protein, the right new fabric. Now, without that, we are putting ourselves in jeopardy. We need to understand the importance of our essential amino acids for the creation of the new experience. Amino acids come from dietary protein of all sorts. It doesn't matter whether it is milk, meat, chicken, fish, egg, legumes, it don't matter. Once you know that you could get it into not into your belly, but into your bloodstream, and they are there as the different colors of thread, they have to be together because you cannot go to the sewing machine and say, well, I have yellow today, so I'll make I'll make the whole. No, you have to have all together. You cannot create the experience. And so create a beautiful experience, create a beautiful fabric of life by ensuring you put in the nutrition that is necessary. The article ends by giving you simply the paper that starts it here, which is we have to have mindful intentions, whether the intention is coming from a corporate goal or from your own intentional goal. We have to ensure breathing techniques, proper breathing techniques, which you could learn um, to to create the flow of the electrical and magnetic energy. And that is totally different to the mitochondrial energy for the physical functioning of the body. That's a whole different discussion. And then we have to ensure the nutritional balance to consume our diverse nutrition, ensuring amino acids and fatty acids are the key building blocks of life to support our lives. Thank you for viewing. Again, guys, the link is in the bio to download a copy of this. Go to AI Health Inside. The link is down there. And my contact is on everything. So if you want to support, I'll appreciate that. And if you want to help me to distribute the word, thank you for sharing. Have a very good day.